Election 2016, a major shakeup overnight in the Republican race for president after a big win for Donald Trump in Indiana. His closest rival, Ted Cruz, dropped out. Now the chairman of the Republican National Committee is calling Trump the presumptive nominee. And on the Democratic side, Bernie Sanders upset Hillary Clinton, but that probably won't change the end result. We'll hear from both sides of the aisle coming up for you in about 10 minutes.
And some breaking news right now. We've talked about this with Dave moments ago. A bicyclist struck in an apparent hit and run in Old Hickory. Police now searching for the driver. News Channel 5's Alexandra Cohen on the scene for us. And do we know how badly the cyclist is hurt, Alexandra?
Hey, Steve, according to police who are here on scene, the bicyclist who is on this bicycle that you see suffering from life-threatening injuries, and right now the driver who apparently hit him is missing. This is causing a little bit of a traffic backup as the fatal crash team is here investigating. Again, that team is here, but apparently that bicyclist is in the hospital. I'm told that he is in surgery, so obviously everybody is hoping that he pulls through at this point. Right now, officers are asking that anyone who sees any front-end damage to a car in Davidson County, or anyone who works at a local body shop and has a car show up with that type of damage, to call them. Back out here at the scene, you can see officers are looking at this helmet here and trying to analyze if this helmet fell off of that bicyclist or if first responders took it off. There's also some other evidence that's sprinkled here. I'm going to pan towards that as well. That's the bicycle. And then if we come over here, there's a little bit of a sun flare. There are also officers that are looking at this safety vest that is on the ground. And as you can see, they are still in the process of taking pictures and reconstructing. We will make sure we stay out here and update you guys if there's any more information that comes out on the suspect or car description. Reporting live in Davidson County, Alexandra Cohen, News Channel 5.
Alexandra, thank you.
We appreciate it. We're also following breaking news in Lebanon, where a fugitive is in custody after a high-speed chase across 2 counties that ended in a crash in Lebanon.
Matthew Torres just got details on this from the investigators. He's downstairs in our newsroom with more on the story. They've been looking for this guy for a while, right, Matthew?
For quite some time, a little over a month now. And so this guy was considered armed and dangerous, probably someone you wouldn't want to come across with out on the streets. But this morning, the suspect, who we know is Tyvarius Turner, is now in police custody. This is his mugshot. Police say this chase started in DeKalb County after a possible armed robbery and domestic violence situation. So then it went from DeKalb County into Wilson County. That is when Lebanon police assisted the authorities there once they crossed into their jurisdiction. Turner and another suspect, whose name is not being released right now, eventually stopped on Sycamore Street in Lebanon. They took off, but a short time later, that's when Lebanon police were able to catch them. Again, after a month on the run, this guy is now in custody. He was originally wanted in connection with a shooting on Greenwood Street late March. Police say he shot a person several times before taking off. He's then accused of leading authorities in Lebanon on a high-speed chase just about maybe a couple of weeks later when they spotted him. But it just got so dangerous, police terminated that speed. They found that car that you see right there crashed, but nowhere to be found was Turner. That is until this morning, after this chase that started in DeKalb County. He is again now in police custody, being questioned by DeKalb County authorities as well as that other suspect. Once we do get more information, we'll have that update on air and online. Live in the newsroom, Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Matthew. New this morning, several people are behind bars after police find kilos of cocaine in an undercover operation. But that's not all they found. Kimberly Davis is live this morning for us at the Criminal Justice Center. Good morning, Kimberly. All right, so what else were they able to confiscate?
Good morning. Well, not only did police confiscate 4 kilograms of cocaine, they also confiscated multiple weapons. And this was just a really great job by Metro Police as well as the DEA. This was a months-long investigation, and they're telling us that this all stems from an undercover officer purchasing drugs from these defendants over several months now. They're telling us they made multiple arrests. They arrested Michael Thompson, Jeffrey Jones, and Kevin Allen yesterday on the 2500 block of Treetop Drive. The narcotics units and the DEA conducted a several-month-long investigation, and over that time, undercover officers purchased a ½ kilogram of cocaine from the defendants on multiple occasions. Now, police are telling us when they went into that home, they have probable cause that over the last few months that the defendant sold more than 300 grams of cocaine in and around Davidson County. And they're also telling us that they are facing a felony drug offense this morning. For now, we are live at the Criminal Justice Center. I'm Kimberly Davis, News Channel 5.
Really, thank you. And happening today, the couple accused of brutally killing two other people in an East Nashville apartment are going to be in court. According to the docket, Brandon Griswold and Whitney Gray, there's Whitney, will be arraigned today. They've been in jail charged with criminal homicide after police say they admitted to the crime. They were arrested back in September in connection with the brutal murders of Preston Claybrooks and his girlfriend, Alexandra Grubbs. Metro Police say that Claybrooks and Grubbs died of blunt force trauma. The suspects and the victims all lived together. They were all four living in the same apartment. Police say the motive for the murders appears to be drug-related. Two suspects will be in court for their appearance at 9 o'clock this morning. Amy?
Well, developing news that we're following for you this morning. We're learning more about the little boy who accidentally shot himself last week in Wilson County. Lebanon officials say the 10-year-old is in stable condition. The boy was at his home on Dandelion Drive last Friday when the gun went off. Someone obviously pulled the trigger. His quick-thinking brother called 911.
What's the problem there?
My brother shot himself with a gun.
Okay, okay. How old is he?
9 or no, 10.
The boy, by the way, remains at Vanderbilt Medical Center this morning. Again, he is in stable condition.
And new this morning for you, a man bails out of a stolen car on West End Avenue. Laverne police say that Aaron Covey stole a white Mitsubishi Lancer yesterday, and when they turned the car's GPS tracker on, they saw that it was in West Nashville. They alerted Metro PD. A chase began. Covey allegedly smashed into another vehicle before jumping out of the car and running away. Authorities finally found Aaron and arrested him in the downtown area.